Good afternoon, the president. You're all welcome. It was on the wisdom of the House, through Mr. Speaker, to send the lawyer to Enugu to investigate this issue and report back to the House. And he stands in clear position to tell us the outcome about this matter. So whatever reservations you have and the responses you have about this matter, please just step it down. We'll proceed in the next 15 minutes.
On the 28th and 29th of March 2024, I went to Enugu. The first place was the Chief Magistrate Court, Enugu South. There I made the register, I applied for the certified true copy of the record of the court with respect to the criminal charge that was, they argued that it was pending. The other side, they said no, it was no longer pending in court. So my finding shows that the criminal charge was dismissed. On the letter by the Attorney General of Enugu State that there was no evidence to sustain such charge. So it was dismissed, and the defendants or accused persons were charged based on that. Then we also went to the communities. Actually, they said there was no issue of killing by the police, but there is a dispute, land dispute. They said that the government of Chimobodo, Anambra State, came to the community, approached them for land to build the Enugu State, the old Anambra State University. But when the Chimaro Kenama and the government came in, they shifted it to another location, Aba. So, and they also say that the land that the government took at that time was about 300 hectares. But the land in this foot now, they say is 1,097 hectares. So that even as at that, the land acquired taken by the government that time, which they never used, was not even major part of the land that the estate company is claiming now. That is not part of that land. Meanwhile, they say that the land dispute is in court. Then they also allege that their opponents were using police to harass them. So they made mention of one BCP and also one SP. And they said what they want from the committees, that they should allow the court to decide their case and the police should leave them alone. Let them not be used by their opponents to harass them. Then the other President General also said that there was relative peace in the community. That the major problem is land dispute, and that the people of Obago, and there's one other also place, that their land is involved, and these people are protesting on the unjust use of their land or acquisition of their land. So that is the major problem in the community. But apart from that, they have a good relationship with the police. Because the people of Obiago are leading that the police are being used as their opponent. Not all the police, the mentions of particular police outfits that are used to intimidate them. Their houses are being demolished without any court order, without any notice. That's generally what.
Okay, Council. When you came back,
two-way. Go back. I don't have any issue with them. And when he came, I took them to the community where the petition emanated from. So when I got surprised when he said that I'm taking side. I'm a police officer. I have the statutory duty to investigate cases And the matter was reported to me. I did the needful, and the matter, at the end of it, the matter was charged to court, which I have done what I'm supposed to do. So everybody has right to write a petition, and it's the duty of the police to carry out their investigation, and the outcome of the investigation should be pushed to the court according to the Criminal Justice Administration Act. This is the person, the victim that was kidnapped. He's alive. I did not go there on my own.
Officer, I have given you the privilege to bear your views.
Okay, sir.
And you have heard them and said the council has exonerated me. Is that not what you said?
Yes, sir.
So is there any other issue again?
No issue, sir.
Okay, can you off your mic, sir?
Okay.
I am the Vice Chairman of India General Assembly.
You know,
the village of these petitioners.
Yes, sir. Sir, hold on. Sir, off your mic, sir. Have a better clarification about the matter. And for Nigerians that are here, if you have a matter in this committee and anybody or any staff call you for you to be served a letter to appear before the committee for stipend, please let the committee know. That person will go in for it. This committee is a selfless committee. If you have a matter here, you don't need to see the chairman. Don't bother to see me for any reason. You don't need to see me for your matter to be solved. I can see that some of the petitioners have responded, want to see chairman. You don't need to see me. Bring your matter. If you see me for friendship, no problem. But when we come here, deal with the matter the way the facts are. I need to put this clear to Nigerians. So, sir, can you go ahead, sir?
Very well, sir. Bring this house on the local content of this issue. The 7 petitioners in this matter are from my community. I do not know how there is a constituted authority in the community, the town union, and then these are ordinary citizens of the community. They are the ones raising issues about police harassment. It is important to know that they don't qualify, they have no locus. If there's an issue of security in our community, the town union is there to raise it, and raise it legitimately. That is Amechi 1. And they are talking about Amechi 1. All the Amechi 1 don't own Centenary. Ndiaga owns it. It's an exclusive property of Ndiaga. This one, they have become nebulous at Amechi 1. No, it is not Amechi 1. Amechi 1 has no business with this. It's in Ndiaga, where they are ordinary citizens. How come ordinary citizens are the ones raising security matters in a community where there is a constitutional authority?
Okay, sir, off your mic, sir. That is, sir, this house is called ordinary house.
So that is the fine.
So off your mic, sir, not for the super citizens. So if anybody is not satisfied the way his community is run, he should run to where he can find help. Yes, sir. And that is why they are here. What you are addressing, sir, you know, when people bring matters here, most especially when they have to do with land matters and community issues, I want us to be very careful in addressing, most especially with chieftaincy matters, in addressing the matters. Because what you say here sparks fire back home. And this issue we are talking about police and all that. By the time you spark the fire in this committee now, and back home, the committee will not be there to solve the problem. What happens? When the police come there and you start complaining, the police is taking side. If you have looked for trouble and the police takes side with who is right and try to do the right thing, what do you expect the police to do? So please advise the both parties. As we are here, we are trying to resolve issues for Nigerians and for the both parties. We are not here to fight. If you are to make your point, please kindly speak in a tone and in a manner that will bring peace and support for the communities. I beg you. We are here for peace. If you want to respond calmly. We are not quarreling. Very well, sir. We are here to solve the issue. Please, sir.
It is important. I still want to maintain.
Yes, sir.
That
go ahead, sir.
Of everybody and for the benefit of this house, that these petitioners are the ones giving us problem in the village.
Okay, sir. Sir, if you want to advise the committee, if you are in a position to advise the committee for peace to reign in that community, what would you say? What would you say to us?
I will say to you, find out from government of Enugu State. Find out from the government and then interview other levels of authority down to the town union. And then the police, who are the law enforcers and law keepers. That is the best way to go. Get to the government, government is in charge, it's not a banana republic. Then from government you get down to the local authorities, the chiefs, and then the town unions. And then you get closer to the truth. You know everybody's identity. It is important you ask questions about the identity of those who have petitioned you. Because the people without personality, people without identity, cannot petition you as an ordinary person. There are criminals in this group.
Sir, off your mic, sir. Please, can we have one house? Can we have one house? Sir, you are a community leader. You are a community leader. The people that brought these petitions are also community leaders. Listen, whether as a family unit, they are leaders in their various rights. Sir, listen, sir. Why I'm saying this is because most times when we have this kind of matters, sometimes we even send them back to yourselves to even resolve and get back to us. Because even when you are in court decides the matter, the implementation aspect is always an issue. You decide for a particular matter for the ownership of a particular person, but the person to enter the land becomes a problem. Has it not happened before? It becomes a problem because the person on ground is more powerful than the person that went to court or came to the committee. But there are people that are grassrooters that believe that traditionally this is our place. If you go up, come down, this is our place. Now, I throw to you a question again. Not talking about the government, not talking about who is so powerful. If this matter is thrown back to you, how can you resolve this matter for the committee?
We will resolve it with the majority. We can vote on it. We will resolve it by vote if need be. If it's thrown back to us, because we have done our best, we have been doing our best. Our people elected their leaders. They call these people. But Omonini has no conscience. He has no qualms. There is Omonini in every community. That's what Yoruba is called Ajanle Kuko. Ajanle Kuko means the dog chasing hyena. The small animal chasing the hyena and shouting. That's about what we meet here.
Okay.
This is Ajanle Kuko.
Okay, sir. It's okay, sir. It's okay, sir.
Sir, I believe the way forward is to refer this matter to a closer authority, which is Enugu State Command, that is closer to the people, so that they will do a discrete investigation to all these people and resolve it. That is my own contribution. What I feel is the best. You know, most times when a matter is reported in Abuja is too far. The cost of going to Enugu, when the lawyer was saying, you know, the logistics, what it costs you. Because people will come and misrepresent the house. But when you are closer, if you say this is what it is, they will go there. All the parties will go there and find what is this. So that is, if there is any way, let them, the house resolve and say police, Inspector General of Police, harmonize everything. Let one, so that there will not be any bias or any form or any accusation against her. Because for the interest of peace, if Enugu State, the mandate to provide security lies on us. If Enugu State is when I don't sleep, like for the past, they know we don't sleep. I'm one of the crime fighters there. We move along every day. We sleep most times. We don't sleep in our houses. But if Enugu State is calm, it's our own benefit, sir. Please, sir.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
If I feel a privilege to resolve this matter, it's not about sounding high and maybe trying to cow people with your knowledge of command of English language. It's about facing the issues at stake. The truth of the matter is that when it comes to amateur or if you know this issue of land, when we spoke last time, we said it was subjudice that we want to go into it, that what we want to discuss is the issue of police harassment. That's what we say. Now, but I also said there's no how we discuss this issue of police harassment and intimidation because without this land issue, the police wouldn't have come in. The police wouldn't have been abetting, according by our own claim, the police have been abetting the land goes to the better land grabbers. Now, if you say if we are to handle it, then we need somebody who's going to be sincere to himself to address this matter. The fact remains that the people, the land grabbers who are there, and who are using the contacts and connections they think they have. What they have done is to put factions into some of the community. Like in Amateur, they have two factions. In Amateur one, where Chipom is speaking from, they have two factions. One of the factions has made peace. In quotes, that's what I had. They've reached a compromise with the private estate international. The other parties were not part of that move, which they said they did. So whatever he's saying, he's not speaking from a particular frame of mind. He is speaking from a biological mind because he's forgetting what they have on the ground. Now, even if you have majority, that's what he says. You don't throw land matters to majority opinion. When it comes to issue of land, when it comes to issue of peace, you face the issue as they are on the ground. You don't talk about majority. Because even if you are the majority, fine. But the minority, with truth on their part, you still have to be there. So what we have is, let the truth be told. Where we started this fight together, where did we part the ways? Where did we part the ways? And where the way parted was when the issue of compromise came into.
Okay, sir, off your mic. You know, I don't realize the police harassment differently. The land matter is in court.
Yes.
The police harassment has to do with the safety and the security of Nigeria. So now, the land matter, for me, the land matter is in court. What I'm interested is the security of the people. So land matter in this particular issue, anybody that is coming in respect of this land matter is being struck out in this matter. Let's discuss security. Because the land matter is now, the police officer, you are raising your hand.
Yes.
Are you the
one of the stakeholders, but I can tell you that after speaking for like 2 minutes, you have solution to what is on ground. This is a straightforward issue. Why I say that is that why issue on ground? Some group of people sold land without titlements. You understand? And as I'm talking to you, they have a lot of pressure on them. What could they do? Not they ran to police. What did they do at police station? They came up with trouble charges that will keep police. There is no way that will keep police that you will not know. Police will run that place down. So when they came up with that matter, they gave it to one union. I saw him there, zone 13. Union did that, came to our place, carried out about 4 boys from our place, took them to court, magistrate court, dropped them, incarcerated them in prison yard for like 3 months or 4 months. So when we wrote a petition to Attorney General, he reviewed the matter, and at the end of the day, the matter was discharged. So we wrote first information petition to AIG Abutu when he was the AIG in charge of Zone 13. Abutu did he assigned that petition to another team in Zone 13. They did strong investigation, came up with a report. The report exonerated our community that there was no killing. At the end of the day, some of us lost their parents while they were in prison because of heart attack.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Sir, off your mic, sir. Off your mic, sir.
When they served us just 1 week notice, and that same land, from what we have submitted to this house, my chairman, we have C of O of that land. We have approval by the same Enugu State Capital Development, which their chairman, Uchaya, sent to come and demolish those buildings. And those buildings become facilities from Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria to build those. We have the pictures, everything attached to what we have responded to the house. So if we go through it, we discover that we have a good case. Because the land where we are, where our property were demolished, was never in the Centenary. So,
but does the matter touch the court matter?
No, it's not. It's not in court. It's not in court. It's not in court. So the day it was demolished, they came with about troops of police.
Okay, it's okay.
Mr. Chairman.
This matter stands dismissed from this committee.
Thank you. Thank you.
Continue with your matter.
I'm Chief Nnaji Sunday. Right. I'm Chief Nnaji Sunday.
Yeah, the committee just said they've dismissed your matter. What's your reaction to that?
I believe that the chairman did not look into our petition, because if he had looked into our petition, he will know that why we are here is not about the land issue, which was in court, which we are contesting, but we are here for security of our life and properties, of which some officers of policemen in Enugu have been aiding some group of land grabbers within Enugu to invade our properties. That is why we are here. But once the chairman said everything is in court, even when the matter is not in court, the killing of one Inspector Celestine Orovrido, who investigated a particular matter regarding to the issue we are having in our community, and he was later kidnapped and assassinated. His case was part of what we brought up here, of which the IPO who investigated the matter has his own invitation to come up with his findings, to let the House know what his findings was. But you all can see that we are not allowed to present our case how it's supposed to be. Even those officers that was invited, we are not even recognized in the House.
Are we saying you're taking the matter further to court again?
Of course. For now, when we get back to our community, we will have a meeting over it and know the way forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How will you go justice when they call your case?
So maybe stay like that.
Yes, go.